So, we are continuing our exercise in familiarizing ourselves with the Vedic vocabulary. So, more words we become familiar with. Tomorrow, when you are going to study the Veda mantras, it will be very easy for us. That's the purpose. Tapa dahe. Tapa dahe. That's a root. Tapa dahe. Daha means, it is heat. It could be physical. Tirga eko barte.
Vivek Mahodaya, can you mute your mic, Vivek Mahodaya? Oh, it's muted.
Even if I use the mic, but
No.
comes.
No, I'm asking Vivek Mahodaya to mute his mic, if that will help. And he is muted already.
ಯಾರದು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಯಾರದು ಬರೆದು ವೈಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ನನಗೆ ಎಕೋ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಎಂತ ಮಾಡುದು ಮಂಜು?
Shanti madam, if somebody is there on the speaker also, the echo will come.
ಸ್ಪೀಕರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ನಾನು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ, ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಇಯರ್ಫೋನ್ ಹಾಕಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಲೆಟ್ ಮೀ ಚೆಕ್ ಇಫ್ ಐ ವೇರ್ ಮೈ ಇಯರ್ಫೋನ್, ಇಫ್ ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್. ಈಗ ಸರಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಶರ್ಮಾಜಿ? ಈಗ ಎಕೋ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಹೌದಾ, ಈಗ ಎಕೋ ಉಂಟಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಕೋ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಸರಿ ಆಯ್ತು, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಸರಿ ಆಯ್ತು.
ತಪ ದಾಹೆ. ದಾಹೆ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಹೀಟ್. ಹೀಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಹೌದು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಟಾಯ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್, ಟಾಯ್ಲ್. That is, by toiling or by undergoing the experience of lot of heat, a person becomes matured. So it is that heat which makes a person mature. That we call it as daha. Physical sense, of course, it is heat. Fire, heat. Manjula madam, camera onchuru sari madko. Okay, right.
Thank you.
Okay. Now I'm able to see clearly. Tapadahe. So from that comes several words. Tapana. Tapana means heating. Tapa. Tapana. Tapa. Tapasvi. Tapasvi is one who has undergone this process and has become matured. He has taken the heat and brunt. Tapasvi. So these are all a few words that are derived from the dhatu tapa. Han himsa gatyoho. That's another root. Han himsa gatyoho. So if I have got a concept abstract in my mind related to himsa. Himsa is violence. Gati means progressing. I told you Gati means three things: knowledge, to move, and to get, to acquire. Jnana, Chalana, and Prapti. All the three are in that Gati. Hana, Himsa, Gatyoho. If I got in my mind that Gati as a concept which I want to express, or maybe himsa is another concept what I have to express. Then I derive a word starting from han. Han. That's the raw form, that's the root. The final form will be hanti. Hanti, hanana. Hanana is the act of violence as well as the act of progress. Both are there. Hanti is a verb, kriyapada. He inflicts violence. Or he causes progress. Both mean. Now, one very important thing I want to tell you at this stage is this han himsa gatyoho has got two meanings, as I've been telling now. One is violence, another one is progress. But unfortunately, most of the times that violence part has been emphasized and the progress part is forgotten. So whenever we hear the word hanana or whenever we hear the word hanti, we immediately think of violence, not the progress part of it. And the Sanskrit literature has been a great contributor for emphasizing on the violent part. But when you see this word in Vedas, there we have got a balance. In some places we mean violence, in some places we mean progress. But if you look at that word from the Sanskrit perspective, I always will be able to see it as violence. So that perspective should be kept aside. That should not cause prejudice. So when you see this hanti or hanana in Veda, we should see the context and then decide whether it is violence or whether it is something related to progress. This is a very important point. When we take the examples, I'll make this still more clear. Hana himsa gatyoho. That's the root. Anchu, another dhatu. Anchu. Gati pujana yoho. Anchu gati pujana yoho. So we have got two meanings. One is gati, which I have been telling again and again. Pujana yoho. Pujana means reverence. Reverence or worship. So that is a concept what I have in mind. That is gati, progress, and pujana, worship and reverence. Then if I want to express it, I need a word, and the raw form of that word is anchu. That is a dhatu. From that anchu, I derive a word which means progress, which means reverence, worship. And the final derived word will be anchati. 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 Anchati is the word what I get at the end, derived word. Angaha is another word from the same dhatu, angaha. Next dhatu is chung gatau. Chung. CHYU. Chu. Kaka gaghanga chung gatau. So the word what you get is Shuta. Shuta. That we lose. Gati means to go. That which goes, that we lose, that which is clips between our fingers is known as Chuta. And one which never gets lost, that is Achyuta. Achyuta, you have heard the word.
Yes.
That which cannot be lost. That which we can hold on to without the fear of losing it. That's Achyuta. And it's another word to refer to the same one God. God is also called as Achyuta, who cannot be lost. He is always with us at all times, under any condition. Achyuta. Next root is Ku Shabde. Ku Shabde. Ku Shabde. Shabda is sound, to utter, to speak. So it all comes into that Shabda. And if I want a word which conveys that concept, that idea, the root is Ku. From Ku I derive a word. Now the words what I get is Kavayati. Kavayati. That is that which speaks. Kavi. Kavi is also derived from the same root. Kavi. A common meaning for the word Kavi is poet. It need not be just poet. One who speaks cogently is also called as Kavi. And the one what is created by a Kavi is Kavya. The work of a Kavi is called as Kavya. It could also be a Kavana. Kavana, Kavya, Kavi, Kavayati. See, these are all different words from the same root.
Keyboard ಹೋಗೋಕೆ ಕೆಳಗೆ
Anala.
ಕೈ ಇಟ್ಕೊ ಕೀಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದು.
So these are all different words from the same root. And the words what are derived Slight differences will be there in their meanings, but the core of all those words will be the same. That is ku shabde. Another dhatu, kapi sanchalane. Kapi sanchalane. Here I got an important thing to convey. Kapi sanchalane. Sanchalana means capable of moving freely. Chalana, you know. Sanchalana is easy movement. So sanchala means capability to move freely. If it is from one branch to another branch, it is a monkey. Kapi. This monkey is called as Kapi because it's capable of moving from one branch to the another branch very easily and comfortably. Agile, we use that word, agile. It has got that agility. If you look at a monkey jumping from one branch to another branch with agility, yes, that is Kapi Sanchalane. Now it has got another perspective. That is, a person who is capable of moving between different branches of knowledge, different subjects. He is well aware of so many subjects and I can comfortably traverse between those subjects, very easily link them up. And such a knowledgeable person is also called as Kapi. Here it doesn't mean monkey. It means a knowledgeable person, a scholar. A scholar is also called as Kapi because he is able to move from subject to subject so freely with agility. You're able to catch it?
Yes.
Because I have a question on that. Now you have heard of Anjaneya, right?
Yes.
I am not able to listen your audio.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
So we have heard of Anjaneya. And Anjaneya is referred to as a Kapi. Now which Kapi you want to take?
Both.
Monkey or the scholar?
Both.
Actually we should have taken scholar for Anjaneya who is called as Kapi, but unfortunately we have made him a monkey and a monkey god. It's not right, it's not correct.
No, but
Anjaneya was never a monkey. Anjaneya was a great scholar. But to take any photo, any idol, anything of Anjaneya, you always see a monkey face. It's a disgrace to Anjaneya. But it is widely spread. It's widely spread, but it's totally wrong. He's a Kapi, no doubt, but not a monkey, but a scholar. I'll give a proof out of Ramayana itself. Say for the first time, Anjaneya meets Rama and Lakshmana. I'm going to the Ramayana story. So for the first time when they meet, they are strangers. Now on behalf of Sugriva, Anjaneya has come to meet Rama and Lakshmana. And he talks to them, who are you? What is it you are doing in the forest with all your bows, arrows, swords and other things? Are you looking for some war or something like that? So many things. The way Anjaneya talks with Rama and Lakshmana and his behavior, his body language, his knowledge, everything is very carefully observed by Rama and Lakshmana. And Rama tells to Lakshmana, this shloka we have got in Ramayana itself. It says, Nandrigveda Vinitasya, Na Yajurveda Dharinaha, Na Samaveda Vidisho, Shakyam Yevam Prabhashitum. It says, a person who is well versed or has studied deeply Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda and Atharvaveda, only he can talk like this, he can behave like this, he can communicate like this, and that is Anjaneya. Now this is a certificate given by Rama to Anjaneya in Ramayana itself. Now based on this shloka, we can very easily conclude that Anjaneya was a scholar and not a monkey. But we have reduced him to the worst level of being a monkey with that mouth and this tail and other things. It's all nonsense. He was a great scholar. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಶ್ಲೋಕ ಇದು ಎರಡನೇದು ಇದು Krishnam Vyakaranam. We have got another shloka followed by the first shloka. It says, Bahu Vyaharatanena na kinchid apashabditam. Bahu Vyaharatanena na kinchid apashabditam. That means his knowledge is so scholarly that has not uttered even one single word wrongly. Na kinchit apashabditam. Thus every word has spoken is with knowledge, with right emphasis, with right pronunciation. This is the second certificate given by Rama, and he tells this to Lakshmana about Anjaneya. Na kinchid apashabditam, that's very important. Now whenever we talk, our pronunciation or the way we talk will be fine and accurate only when the shape of the mouth is okay. If there is some twist or maybe some bloating or whatever it is, then we will not be able to talk properly. So it says very clearly, Anjaneya has spoken correctly with right pronunciation. It means his face and structure of the face should be normal and humane, and it cannot be the face of a monkey. If it is the face of a monkey, pronunciation will not be perfect. Because to pronounce, we need so many things. One is the throat. We take the help of the throat, and we take the help of, we call it as talu. Talu is a place in the mouth just at the foot of the teeth. That portion is called as talu. We take the help of teeth also to pronounce certain letters. Then we call it as murdha, the palate. That's on the upper portion of the mouth. So we take the help of that murdha, talu, danta and kantha. And voshta. Voshta means the lips. Say for example, if I have to pronounce pa, the two lips will touch. You can try pa. Pa, pa, ba, bha, ma. Without touching the two lips, it's not possible to pronounce any of these five. Pa, pa, ba, bha, ma. So this is all commanding phonetics that we'll discuss one day. If all these letters have to be pronounced correctly, then the shape of the mouth has to be very normal. It cannot be that of a monkey. If the face is that of a monkey, then pronunciation fails. See, it's very easy to understand. Children and old people who don't have the teeth, the way they pronounce will be something different. Tas, 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 tas. This is how they speak. Because they are not able to take the help of the teeth. Only when they take the help of the teeth, they will be able to pronounce that letter correctly. ಇದು ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಎಷ್ಟು ಮುದ್ದಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತೀವಿ. With reference to children, how lovely they speak. And with reference to old people, we say they speak something we are not able to understand it correctly because their pronunciation is not perfect. The reason is they cannot take the support of the teeth to pronounce. Just one example I am giving. Whereas this Anjaneya was so perfect in his pronunciation and he never uttered any wrong letter, wrong word. And his pronunciation was never wrong. So the conclusion is, the structure of his face, the structure of his mouth must be normal and perfect. It cannot be that of a monkey. So this is a great disgrace that has been done to Anjaneya. Kapi Sanchalane. That is the original root. One is capable of moving from subject to subject freely because he is thorough in almost all subjects. He is a great scholar. He is also called as Kapi. The one which jumps between branches, okay, that's also Kapi, that's a monkey. Now scholar and monkey cannot be equated, though the root is the same. Kapi Sanchalane. Aja, next root is Aja. Aja, Gati Kshepana Yoho. Aja, Gati Kshepana Yoho. One Padma Reddy is on the line.
Yes.
Are you able to hear?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
your video I'm not able to see, right?
Yeah.
Aja Gati Kshepana Yoho. Gati, as I told you, it means moment, it means knowledge, it means acquiring, getting, attaining. Kshepana means to throw, to throw. To throw, to move, to make it move. Everything comes under that Kshepana. To throw, to make it move, to move. Aja Gati Kshepanayoho. So from this root, several words are derived. Ajati, Ajati. Ajati is a verb. Ajiram, Ajiram. Ajinam, Ajinam. Ajiram, Ajinam. Ajihi, Ajihi, Ajinam. Ajiram, Ajati. These are all different words derived from Aja Gati Kshepanayoho.
Can you hear me?
Yes, tell me.
I will have to leave early today. Next 10 minutes, I have some office-related conference call.
Fine,
so
fine.
In 5 minutes, I will drop off.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Make it convenient. Whatever is convenient to you, please do so.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, thank you.
Ajihi, Ajihi. Ajihi is one who is responsible for Kshepana. Kshepana, I told you, to throw, to make it move. One who does it is called as an Ajihi. It's a noun form. Ajihi. The root is the same. Aja Gatikshepanayoho. Ajinam. Ajinam. Ajinam is the protective layer. When something is thrown, it stops it and it protects it. That is known as ajinam. And generally we understand ajinam as the skin, the outer layer. The outer layer or the skin prevents something which is thrown at. That's known as ajinam. The skin or the outer layer. But of course, that skin or the outer layer has got something to do with Ajagatikshepanayoho. If something is thrown, it prevents it. The outer layer, outermost layer, is called as ajinam. Ajiram, in the same way, in a house, the outermost veranda, or you may call it as the outermost room, that is called as ajiram. So if somebody comes to house, that is the first place where you receive them. Ajiram. But all these words, they have got in their core the meaning Gatikshepanayoho. Certain meanings and certain usages are direct, a few are little indirect. But the core is the same. Aja Gatikshepanayoho. Just now we have taken one route. Anchu Gatikshepanayoho. Just a little ago. Anchu Gatikshepanayoho. Right?
Anchu Gati Pujanayoho.
Gati Pujanayoho, right. Anchu Gati Pujanayoho. So there you can add few more words. Anjalihi. Anjalihi. Anchu Gati Pujanayoho. Out of the same root, another word comes as Anjalihi. Now Anjalihi is holding up the two palms like this. Are you able to see?
Yes.
So this we call it as Anjali. And this way of holding the two palms is called as Anjali. So when you want to hold on to something which is revered and you want to place it maybe on something or into something, we use this posture. This is Anjali. We just hold it like this, it may fall down. I may not have the right grip. But I do like this with reverence. I take it and place it in something or place into something. So it is also called as Anjali, and that Pujana element is there in that Anjali. Anchatihi. Anchatihi is another word. Anchatihi. And this word Anchatihi means the wind, the air. You know why? Gati. Gati Pujana is why it refers to the Gati part of it. So it's never static. The air or the wind, it keeps on moving, and it is also called as anchatihi. Now we're able to appreciate how from the dhatu the words are derived, taking the meaning of the dhatu as its core. So different words are formed with the same root. That means the core is not missed. So whenever we come across these words, we should be able to immediately find out the root of it, the dhatu of it, and what it means, and take that as a core for the word. So each dhatu will be responsible for deriving, or will be the root for deriving hundreds of words. In few words, I am just telling, for each dhatu we are coming across. Next one is Ata Gatau. Ata Gatau. Gati I have explained. So to represent it, we have the root called Ata. And from the Ata, we derive the word. One such word is Atati. Atati. Atati means roaming. Roaming here and there. Moving here and there. Ata Gatau, that's the root. Atati means moves here and there. Atavihi. Atavihi. Vihi means the air. Atavihi means that which moves in the air. What it is?
Moves in the air.
A bird. A bird which moves in Vihi. Vihi means the space, the air. So Atavihi means a bird. Their Ata is Gati. Moment. That which moves in the air. That's called as Atavihi. Vihi Atati iti Atavihi. That's a bird.
Is that why we got the word Vimanam? Vimanam?
Okay, you can. But in Vedas, Vimana is used in totally different context. Mana is to measure. Vimana is that which has no measure. That's God. We cannot measure God. God is infinite. So Vimana in Veda, it is referred to God. Okay, this also all right. Vihi means air. So that which measures air, or that it moves in air, that's Vimana. That's also okay, fine. Vimana is aeroplane, Vimana is God also. But most of the time when we listen to the word Vimana, we get an aeroplane to our mind, but not God. But God too is there. That is, Mana is measure, Vimana is that which doesn't have a measure, which cannot be measured. So the expanse of God is so huge that it's impossible for us to measure how much it is. Without measurement, that which is not measurable is Vimana, and that's God. Aeroplane is also okay. That is that Vihi means the space. You see, now that's the beauty of it. When we understand the anatomy of a word, you'll be able to link it to so many words that you know and understand them correctly. That is, every word that we know, every word we use, and every word we come across in Vedas, they become live for us. They're not just words, they're not just letters. Along with those letters and words, lot of things are communicated and every word becomes life for us. As you said, Vimana, it's good. Then, Ama Roge. Ama Roge. Roga is disease, an uncomfortable condition, an unhappy condition. Where the concerned organs do not perform or function rightly. That condition is Roga. And to represent it, we have got a root called Ama. So from that Ama, we derive a word. Amiva. Amiva is the word. Amiva. Don't consider it amoeba. It's not amoeba, it is amiva. Amoeba is disease. So the opposite of amoeba is anamoeba. Anamoeba. That's a state of good health. Anamoeba. This is a Vedic word. We come across this word anamoeba in many mantras. Anamoeba. And for disease, they use another word called ama. Ama. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿರಬಹುದು ಆಮ ಶಂಕೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಫಾರ್ ಡಿಸೆಂಟ್ರಿ ದೇ ಯೂಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಆಮ 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 ಈಸ್ ರೋಗ, a disease condition. Now not only that, for most of the diseases they say it is a stomach that is the origin. Ama. So stomach is also called as amashaya. Amashaya. The source of diseases. The stomach, indigestion, ajirana is a root cause of most of the diseases. If what we eat gets digested, gets assimilated easily, we are disease free. Something wrong with our stomach, tummy gets upset, yes, it results in so many diseases. So it is called as amashaya. You see, this is in Ayurveda. But the way of understanding, the way of communicating, or the way of understanding the words or deriving the words is the same for all those. Of course, Ayurveda is Upaveda. So the word Amaroge is a basis for all those things. From that, so many words have been formed with different connotations. Atha, next one. Atha satatya gamane. Atha satatya gamane. Gamana is clear. Yes. That is on the move. Satatya gamana is satata. Satata means continuous. That is on the move continuously. That is Satata Gamana or Satatya Gamana. It moves and moves and moves without rest. Continuous moving. Satatya Gamane. And from this Ata, that's the basic root, the word what is derived is Atati. Atati means that which moves continuously. It's a verb, Atati. Now that which has got this nature of continuous moving is called as Atma.
Oh,
Atma is a word familiar to you.
yes.
We have got that the word Atma from the Sata Satatya Gamani. The soul is continuously on the move. Its relation with a body comes to an end with death. But that's not the end of the moment of the soul. It moves on to the next birth, next body and mind. But it keeps on moving. From one to another, from one to another, from one to another. So it's called as Atma. Yes, please. It is something which is on the move from birth to birth. It has got a long journey to make. The concept is Satata Gamana. Therefore, it is called as Atma. Ata is the basic root. So, whenever we listen to the word Atma, it means that which is on the continuous move. So, it is called as Atma. This is a very important observation that we have to make. Whatever concept or idea we have got or associated with the dhatu gets reflected in the derived word perfectly. If it doesn't get reflected, yes, the way we are understanding the word that's derived, something is wrong. It should always match with its root. There should be some correlation between the two. It should be an extension of the meaning that the root is prescribed. Any questions? You are able to understand what I am telling?
Yes.
If anyone has got a question, please get clarified. So this is a Vedic style. It's a Vedic style. And the way we understand the word related to its dhatu, this is what we call it as Yaugika. This is the first day I had told this word. Yaugika system. Yaugika system of understanding the words. And we are sure of the meaning of the word what we use. There is no ambiguity whatsoever. Atati is one word. Atma is another word. Atasaha is another word. Atasaha. In the physical sense, Atasaha is equal to Vayu. Because Vayu is also on the continuous move. But it's at a lower level. It's at the Adhi Bhautika level, we call it. Physical sense. In the physical sense, Atasaha means air, wind, Vayu. Atithihi is another word from the same root. Atithihi. Atithihi is one who is always on the move. And unexpectedly he drops onto your house.
Not anymore.
Atithi is one who drops into our house without notice. He is on the move. Whenever he is hungry, whenever he needs some rest, he taps on the door of anybody and gets in. And what's the purpose of his moving? That's also very important. He is a scholar and he moves to spread knowledge. Whenever there is a person who can give knowledge, people go to him. But there are many people who don't go to him. So if Muhammad doesn't go to mountain, the mountain goes to Muhammad. So that's an atithi. If the people are not interested to come to him for knowledge, doesn't matter, he himself goes to them and gives them knowledge. And his very purpose of roaming, his very purpose of moving continuously is to spread knowledge. While doing so, of course, he also feels hungry, he also wants rest. He just goes and taps on the door of any person, any house, and says, I am here, I need little food, I need little rest. For us, such a person is an atithi. Tithi means day schedule. Atithi is one without schedule, without appointment, he just drops in. We are happy. We provide that person whatever food they want, and we provide them a little rest, and if required, we make arrangements for their next move. Now a small question comes here. Okay, we do all these things to that person. What is it we get? What is our benefit? Because this atithi is a scholar, he has been bound, he has been given a duty to any house. If you go and get maybe food or rest, it's your duty to share some of your knowledge with them and then go out. So whenever an atithi comes to our house, it means we have our packet of knowledge and experience from him. So that's the benefit for us. So atithi satkara is a very important thing in our lives. In particular, life as a householder. So whatever we earn, a part of it we keep aside for taking care of the needs of an atithi. All this from Ata Satatya Gavane, the main route. Atithi is one who comes unexpectedly. Abhyagata is another word, that is an inviting. Abhyagata. We invite them and we expect them and they come. He is called as an invitee or abhyagata. Atithi is different, abhyagata is different. Atithi, abhyagata. Abhyagata is an invitee. Clearly we invite him, we expect them, they come. Atkam is another word. Atkam. From the same Ata Satatya Gavane. Atkam. That which moves continuously is also called as Atkam. The root for it is again Ata Satatya Gamane. Atkam. Atnaha. Atnaha. That's also one which is on the continuous move. Slight difference in meaning or shades will be there between Atkam and Atnaha. But the basic thing is that is on the move. And colloquially, Atmaha means a sun. With reference to earth, sun is static. It's reference to earth. Because in this solar system, we take sun as a center. That is heliocentric concept we have got. And within the solar system, with reference to earth, of course the sun is static. But when I go beyond the solar system, the whole solar system of ours is on the move. And the center is also on the move. That is, sun is also on the move. Relatively. Within solar system, it is static. Beyond solar system, the whole solar system of ours is on the move. So sun is also on the move. So, in the colloquial language, Atmaha means sun. Atmaha means sun. Atyaha is another word. Atyaha. Akkam, Atnaha, Atyaha. Atyaha is also one that is on the move. Atyaha. In the colloquial sense, Atyaha, they refer to the horse. Horse. Because this is also on the move. So like this, we will try to familiarize ourselves with lot of words and lot of dhatus. We have got a very big list. So what we'll do is, from this class, a part of our time we will devote for studying of these dhatus and the words what were derived. And the other part, we will actually start with understanding the Vedic concepts. Vedic concepts and Vedic hymns wherever possible. And we'll split the whole class into two parts. One part for this, one part for the other. So the first part is over for now. Now I suggest, whenever you find time, you make an alphabetical list of these dhatus. I have been explaining so many dhatus. You make an alphabetical list of all those dhatus and the words that are derived. Maybe from one dhatu you would have derived 5 words, 6 words, 2 words, 3 words, singular, whatever it is. So parallelly, from this dhatu, these are all the words that have been derived. So that way you can make one list. And vice versa also you can do. That is, make an alphabetical list of words what you have got. And parallelly, you can write the dhatu from which it has been derived. Either way. So that is, from dhatu to word you should be able to come. Or from word to dhatu you should be able to come. It would be two lists. So depending upon your time and other things, please do it, because it will be an exercise for you and you'll remember both words and dhatus well, and a ready reckoner will be there for you to verify whenever we need it. So that's subject to your time that you can do. Okay. Now we speak of jnana, and this is a Vedic concept that I try to put forth. Jnana. Every animal has got a jnana, including human beings. Now this jnana we refer to as swabhavika jnana. Swabhavika jnana. That is a jnana that all animals have got by birth. Sahaja jnana. Ja means to take birth. Sahaja, that which has taken birth along with our birth. That which is with us from birth. Swabhavika jnana. The closest English word could be instinctive knowledge. Swabhavika jnana or sahaja jnana, you can refer to as instinctive knowledge. Now this instinctive knowledge that an animal possesses takes care of 4 things. Nidra, sleep, ahara, food, bhaya, fear, maithuna, reproduction. These are the 4 basic instincts. And every animal will have sufficient knowledge, that is swabhavika jnana or the instinctive knowledge, to take care of these 4. Nidra, so they're capable of managing their sleep behavior. That is, they find a place where it is comfortable, where they can crouch and they take rest. They know where. Every animal instinctively knows it. We need not teach, we need not guide and tell them, okay, this is a place where you can sleep well, where you are comfortable, where you are protected. No. They understand by their own. That's an instinctive knowledge. Nidra. Ahara, food. Every creature has got its own food habit and is capable of recognizing it and eating it. The food for one animal may not be suitable for another animal. But each animal is capable of identifying its food. Even if you place 10 varieties of food, it's capable of identifying or selecting that food which is very much compatible to its structure. That knowledge is there. And how much to take, when to take, yes, it's all instinctively known. Maybe a human being is an exception. An animal knows how much to eat. It stops once its belly is full. But we human beings overeat. We don't know where to stop. So, they know how to manage their food habits. Then bhaya, they come across fear, they come across their prey, they come across their enemies, so many things. And they are able to manage. They are able to manage in 2 ways. They are able to assess the strength of the opponent, and the strength of the opponent, if they find is more than its strength, it tries its level best to escape, run away, and safeguard itself. Or it could be the other way also. It assesses the strength of the opponent and finds that it is equal or less. That is, just pounce upon it and fight with it. So what to do when, yes, it is instinctively known to it. It can manage its fears. It can manage the source of its fear. What is frightening it, what to do with it, how, yes, it knows it. Nidra, ahara, bhaya. And the 4th instinct that every animal has got is that instinct of reproduction. Once it becomes matured, once it becomes physically fit to reproduce, yes, it will search for a partner and will reproduce, and to search for the partner and to get into the process of reproduction. And after that, taking care of that which has conceived and begetting and taking care of the young ones until they become independent. All this is inherent. It's a basic instinct and every animal knows, and nobody need conduct classes to teach them all these things. So this we call it as swabhavika jnana, or the instinctive knowledge. Of course, we human beings too have it. So with reference to this ahara, it also includes a part of medicine. So the animal knows its medicine also. You must have observed. Say for example a dog. If it is left freely, not completely domesticated, it's left freely. If something is wrong with the stomach, it goes and eats this grass. You know it?
Yes.
It eats grass and just vomits. And the whole of its stomach ailments will be solved with that. So it has never studied MBBS or it has never gone to a medical college. It is instinctive. They can do it. And that's how the animal in forests, they maintain their health. So it's part of their food system, and they also know about their medicine, and they keep up their health with that instinctive knowledge. So this is Nidrahara Bhaya Maithuna, the instinctive knowledge. It is common to all living beings, including man. But unfortunately, man has been living in his own created artificial environment, and some of these instincts have become dull or lost. If man is closer to nature, yes, these instincts will work for him also, as it works for an animal. Now, speaking of human beings, who are different from all other animals, it's not that they have this just the instinctive knowledge, but plus something. And this we call it as Naimittika Jnana. Naimittika Jnana. It is an extension of instinctive knowledge. Swabhavika Jnana is up to a certain level, and when we extend it, it's called as Naimittika Jnana. Now this Naimittika Jnana is acquired by, in particular, human beings by inquiry. That is, they ask a lot of questions. Why, how, when, how much, what, so many questions they ask. They are capable of asking so many questions. But other than human beings, other animals, they are not capable of asking questions, thinking, analyzing, and getting an answer for them. It is only a human being. It is a special feature of a human being. So ask these questions: what, when, how, why, how much, etc., where. And the answers, what he gets, it expands his knowledge, and that knowledge is referred to as Naimittika Jnana. It's called as Naimittika Jnana. Jnana acquired as a result of inquiry. He is inquisitive, and he inquires, and he expands his domain of knowledge. This is called as Naimittika Jnana. Now this Naimittika Jnana gets further extended to know what he is, what's the goal of his life, and what is his relationship with the God, and so many things. And this we call it as divine knowledge, which is beyond Naimittika Jnana. Swabhavika Jnana extended to Naimittika Jnana, further extended to divine knowledge or Daivi Jnana. Now it is a great advantage for human beings to gain Naimittika Jnana and Daivi Jnana. For all other animals, Swabhavika Jnana is the end of it. So if I am to be rightly called as a human being, I cannot stop at instinctive knowledge, but I have to move on to Naimittika Jnana and Daivi Jnana. Then I am fit to be called as a human being. Because that's my special feature, and that makes me different from any other animal. If mine is the same as instinctive knowledge, I am no better than an animal in the human form. So I have made a beginning of discussing about the different Vedic concepts. I will continue it later. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
If you have any question, please don't hesitate. Be free to ask any question, and I'll try my level best to answer them. If you have now also, you can ask, or you can make a note of the next session. In the beginning itself, we will talk about the questions and then continue, no problem. Please feel free to ask any question, no reservations whatsoever. Okay, good night.
Okay.